Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to deal with this question that is bothering everybody. The question is wine or alcohol a sin? Is wine or alcohol a sin? To answer that question, we have to go to the scripture. When I went to the whole scripture, I discovered that actually wine or alcohol is never a sin. But why is it that pastors, ministers will be telling us that alcoholic beverages are sin, or alcohol or wine is a sin? Because the Bible lets us know that everything God created are good. Everything that God created is good. Everything, all the things are good. Everything is good. Why must somebody be telling us that this particular thing is not good, this particular thing is not good? Now, let us go to the scripture and you see that God himself qualified everything as good. Let us read the book of Genesis 1, 30 to 31. The book of Genesis, the beginning. 1, 30 to 31. Verse 30 says, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. And verse 31 said, God saw everything that he had made, and it was very good. Everything, in fact, God qualified everything as good. Okay, after the qualification of everything as good, did God say anywhere in the scripture that wine, because he is the overall, he has the final say? Did he say anywhere in the scripture, in the Bible, that wine is a sin? No. He even blessed. Let us say wine is even a blessing from God. Let us read the book of Amos chapter 9 verse 14. Amos. Amos chapter 9 verse 14. Amos chapter 9 verse 14. The book of Amos chapter 9 verse 14. Verse 14 says, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them upon the land, and they shall no more be pulled up of the land which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God. So if actually wine is a sin, how can God be saying that his people will plant a vineyard and drink the wine that they would make from that? Here is allowing us to know that wine is a blessing from God. Now, for your own surprise, I don't know whether these pastors are greater than our forefather Noah. Noah, our forefather, even planted a vineyard, drank the wine that was obtained from that vine, and was drunk. But God did not condemn him. Nowhere in the scripture that God condemned him. Let's now read the book of Genesis chapter 9 from 20 to 21. Genesis chapter 9. 9 from 20 to 21. Verse 20 says, and Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. You can see that our forefather Noah drank the wine that was obtained from that vineyard and was drunk. But God did not condemn him. And what you have to know is that even wine makes God and people happy. Wine makes God and people happy. Let us read the book of Judges chapter 9. Judges chapter 9. Judges chapter 9 from verse 10 to 20. Judges chapter 9. Book of Judges chapter 9. Judges chapter 9. Judges chapter 9 from verse 10 to 20. Verse 10 says, and the trees said to the fig tree. Now let us start from verse 8. The trees went forth on a time to anoint a king over them, and they said unto the olive tree, reign thou over us. But the olive tree said unto them, should I leave my fatness wherewith by me the honor God and man, and go to be appointed over the trees? And the tree said to the fig trees, come thou and reign over us. But the fig tree said unto them, should I forsake my sweetness and my good fruit, and go to be promoted over the trees? Then said the trees unto the vine, come thou and reign over us. And the vine said unto them, should I leave my wine, which shareth God and man, and go to be promoted over the trees. And the reading continues. But what is important here is that when the vine tree is asked to reign over the trees, he asked them whether should he leave his wine that shares God and men to reign over them. That's it to tell you that wine or alcohol always gives happiness to God and man. If it always gives happiness to God and man, why should somebody be telling us that alcohol or wine is a sin? Now, how does wine give happiness to God and man? No, before we go to that, let us also read Psalm 104, 14 to 15. Book of Psalms 104, 14 to 15. Psalms 104, 14 to 15. Psalm 104. Psalm 104, 14 to 15. 14 says, he causeth the grass to grow for the cattle and herbs for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth, and wine that maketh glad the heart of man, and oil that maketh his face to shine, and bread which strengtheneth man's heart. So wine always make merry the heart of man. Wine always put happiness in the heart of man. If wine always put happiness in the heart of man, why should someone be telling us that wine is a sin? But how does wine makes God and people happy? Let us go to the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 19. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 19. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 19. It says, a feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. Verse 19 is saying that wine makes merry. Wine makes somebody happy. If wine actually makes merry, why should somebody be telling us that wine is a sin? Now, because of the lack of wine, there was a popular uprising in Israel in the time of prophet Isaiah. Because wine was lacking in Israel, people got up and began to put into place a riot. There was an uprising because of the lack of wine. Let us read the book of Isaiah 44 from verse 10 to 12. Isaiah 40, 24. Isaiah 24 from verse 10 to 12. Verse 10 says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The vineyard of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. When doors it shall be in the midst of the land among the people. There shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. Now, through this reading, we can see that every gate was shut up. No one can come in because of the lack of wine. People are crying in the streets. Our joy is darkened. They had no more joy because of lack of wine. They were crying that the rulers of the rulers will be able to find a solution on how to provide wine for them. Now, even though through the intermediary of prophet Isaiah, the servant of God, God himself was calling people who are in need of wine and who were in need of wine and had no money to come and buy wine without pay. If actually, let us read this first. Isaiah 55 verse 1. Isaiah 55 verse 1. Isaiah 55 verse 1 says, "Oh, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and meal without money and without price." So God himself was calling people to come and buy wine without pay. Why should somebody be telling us today that wine is a sin? We can't understand.